Sup, I don't normally make updates that often since I usually do it on community posts and such, but I wanted to do another video since I wanna try and be more active this year, so a little quick update. I'm still working on the next 3 episodes of Stan and Friends before I begin production on the next arc, and I'm gonna be working on some Claude Spencer and Doug episodes as well. However, today, I just wanted to talk about something I've been thinking and worrying about for a while, so this isn't really much of an update video, but these are just my thoughts and my concerns here, and you probably know where I'm going here. If you don't, well, I'll just explain it anyway. So, as you know, I've been making videos for like about almost 15 years on social media, and as an adult nearly going to my 30s in a few years, and this decade has really put me up for the challenge when it comes to making videos again, especially making Go Animate content again but better than I did in the past, since I also do cartoons and 3D animations as well. However, I'm a bit worried, as someone who makes cartoons for adults. I'm kinda scared of where the internet's heading since this decade has been going down the drain, because with this thing called age check and age verification getting more advanced, it's making me worry about being locked out of doing stuff I love, and I'm 26 currently, but this thing has been getting worse this year, and now Discord's bringing it back, and Roblox has fallen off with it, and yeah, it's getting really worse, and there was a rumor it's coming for computers next. And I'm not quite happy about that, because I don't wanna imagine living my life outside a locked computer and not being able to like draw, animate, play games, and all that, because in real life I don't go out much, I only go on the treadmill and do chores and all that shit, but animating is like a hobby of mine that I love doing, and I love doing it for you guys too. But I'm just scared of the fact that social media is going down the drain because of this age check, whatever you call it, and I also have a community strike at the time of this video, because of some idiots on one of my What the Dub streams saying terrible stuff, and I'm not playing that anymore, so I'm a little worried about losing my hard work and my channel, and I don't wanna risk losing it. Anyways, my other concern for the future is that everything just feels like it's falling apart, like I know I'm stressed and I'm angry due to a lot of shit I deal with, but this whole thing about social media bans and all this BS, and the fact the internet's probably gonna get locked down someday is what's kinda worrying me right now, but I'm not gonna get into it. The other day I was thinking about my letdowns, at least to myself, because I feel like I'm focusing more on Stan and Friends than I am to my other shows. Like my Tronic Studios cartoons for example, because I've been working on my own cartoons even before I returned to making Go Animate videos, but now I feel like if something's bad gonna happen one day, how will I even continue my work, how will I work on any of my shows if we get locked out of our computers if age verification comes and asks for your ID, like I'm not saying I'm supporting it or anything. But I just feel like we're living in a world where we're not allowed to do what we want anymore, and that's what scares me the most, because I grew up loving to make videos, all kinds, and I want to keep making videos and make you guys enjoy my content, even if it's not for kids, because that's why there's a warning sign now in every video I upload nowadays, because my channel was never for kids to begin with, and it never will be. I only make videos to inspire people. Make them make their own stories, because, I was gonna talk about this in an update video but I guess I'll talk about it now. So if you guys don't know, this YouTuber named McJuggernuggets, he was my inspiration for making original storylines like Infin the Fox for example, but I no longer support him after he and his wife decided to abort their child. Now I'm not saying I'm starting a hate base or anything, but I'm done supporting him. And it made me rage so hard, like I never felt so betrayed by an idol in my life, like, that made me feel like, part of me just died in the inside, like someone I looked up to just did that to their child, and to be honest, I was inspired by a lot of his series, and I don't think I wanna even look at him anymore or watch his series anymore at this point anymore, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing storytelling or any of that, no. I'm gonna keep on making videos, but besides that, I just really hope I can still make videos in the future or heck the next decade. I still have lots of ideas coming ahead, and I don't know if they'll ever come if the internet becomes locked down or worse banned, cause it would ruin a lot of jobs, people's careers, you name it. Our lives would be ruined, but I'm just gonna stop talking about that now. It's just, I'm so fucking worried about what's happening next with this decade, and ever since this decade started I've been afraid of what bad changes would come next, and so far outside of making videos, a lot of bad shit has been going on, and it's kinda making me hate my adulthood, but not that I hate making videos or all that, it's just, life doesn't feel the same as it used to when I was younger, and I don't know how the next decade would turn out to be, but I'm hoping that one day all this bad negativity shit would be gone for good and maybe life would be easier for people like us, but at the same time I'm just losing hope for the future and I'm scared I may never talk to my friends or anyone at all if age verification locks down everything, but on top of that, this decade just sucks, and I think a lot of people can agree on that, but besides that, I'm gonna try and keep animating as hard as I can. As long if nothing bad ever happens to my career. Anyways, I just wanted to do this just to get it out of my head, because I'm just scared and afraid of what may happen in the future, and I'm just hoping there's some light in the tunnel, or a sign that something good will stop this fearful shit, but anyways, the next episode will come out later this week. My other computer that I've been working on since the Magic Arc ended apparently stopped working. But I managed to copy all my stuff to a hard drive, so I can still try and make videos, so stay tuned for more. Anyways, see you all later, and I'll update you on the community posts or my streams. I'm streaming sometimes every day but not always, since I'm sometimes busy with stuff. Anyways, goodbye for now and stay tuned for the next episode of Stan and Friends and more updates to come.